the way the analogy I always use and kind of the rule of thumb I always use is if you're in a scenario where if one, two, three sales came in the next 30 minutes, you would be happy with the results, then the results are too premature to say something's broken. And that's the place a lot of people find themselves in. They are running an ad, they're running an ad set, they're running a campaign, and the first 2 days or so, results don't look that great. But based on the numbers and economics, if they got like two or three sales, all of a sudden numbers they'd be happy with, or at least they'd be content with. They would know they're on their path. Two, three sales can come in like that, right? While we're doing this video, all of a sudden two people could be ready to buy and they could buy, and now it's a totally different scenario. Nothing's wrong with your ads, nothing's wrong with your audience, nothing's wrong with your campaign, nothing's wrong with your product. So that's the big thing, especially when you're talking like 6 initiate checkouts, right? That's you're basically saying, hey, 6 people got the checkout, and none of them bought, or 8 people got the checkout eventually. Like, again, it's such a small amount of people, and if all of a sudden 2 people bought in the next few minutes or 3 people bought, all of a sudden things look pretty good. So that's just at a macro level, without getting any context about your offer, your business, stuff like that. That's something I would share with everybody here is you can always be iterating and always be optimizing, and you want to do better. But I also wouldn't jump to the conclusion that something is wrong or broken, or there's a big problem when we're talking, at that level. And again, so I don't know what the price point of your product is, what your margins are on the product. That also goes a long way in determining whether this is really bad or really good. Again, there's no way it's really bad, first of all, because at 80 cents on 300 clicks, essentially, let's say you're spending, it's what, about $200, $250, $200 to $300 you spent in total across a campaign, let's assume. And I'm assuming that you're running multiple audiences, multiple ads. So then we're talking, each audience getting no more than probably $75, $100 in total spend, each ad getting no more than $30, $40, $50 total spend. And so if you're selling a product that, you're shooting for a $30, $40 CPA, let's say, you really can't say that there's something wrong there or bad there. So that's the big thing. Is just, breathe, take a breath, let things run a little longer before saying that there's, a big problem here.